Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new to my channel. I'm Shelly and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And you can find all of my stores as well as my Instagram under Shelbelle Posh if you want to check any of those out. They're also going to be linked in the description box down below if you're interested in anything that I am selling or just seeing prices and things like that. So yeah, today is a Goodwill outlet, Goodwill bins haul. So like I said, I was at the Goodwill outlet. I did get some Thrift with me footage, so I'm going to cut to that and then we're going to be back for the haul portion of the video and I'm going to show you everything that I grabbed. So I ended up grabbing 27 pounds and I'm actually really happy with what I found. I think only one thing has sold so far, but I have not listed everything yet. I've listed most stuff, but not like absolutely everything yet. So I will get everything listed by this week. So yeah, first I'm going to start off with a couple things that I grabbed for myself. So first up is this little top. This is a little like pretty light yellow top. This is by Kalia by Carrie Underwood. And that's like an athletic brand. This is definitely more of an athleisure kind of shirt. It is just like a cotton, and it has like a cute little, kind of like a bubble hem detail almost, but when it's on, it just kind of looks like twisty almost. So I thought it was cute. So I will probably keep this for now, but we'll see. I like getting stuff for myself, and then if I end up not liking it the first time I wear it, I can always just list it. I also grabbed this. This is a like brown little sweater, and I liked it because it was 100% cotton. I'm really like kind of picky with sweaters, and I want them to be 100% cotton. I just like wool and stuff is just itchy to me. So I saw this one. It's by Quince, which is a brand that is like kind of, I think it's supposed to be like a direct-to-consumer brand, which is how Everlane kind of started. So their items are just supposed to be a little bit cheaper because they're saying it's like no middleman or whatever. And I've never had anything from that brand before. I have seen it a little bit, but I've never picked it up to like sell or anything. But I liked the color of this and the style of it, so I decided to grab it for myself, and I do like how it fits. And then I also grabbed this dress. I think it's vintage. This is the tag. It says made in Hawaii for Liberty House by Sydney. I've not looked it up or anything, but I'm fairly certain it's vintage, but it's just this like really pretty little like aloha Hawaiian style printed dress. So I grabbed that for myself. And yeah, that's everything I've grabbed for myself, I believe. I did grab a couple things for family members, but they already have it and stuff, so I will not be showing you those things. So let's get into everything that I'm selling. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with what I found. I have not shipped this one item that sold yet, so I will be showing you that. It is in this bag. I think it's towards the bottom though. Okay, so first up is this little half zip black sweatshirt, and this is just from J. Crew, but it's pretty recent, and I thought it was like a cute style from fall 21. So a little bit more recent. I thought it was a cute style and stuff. I actually thought maybe this for myself, but I don't wear a ton of black on me. I don't really like it. So I am deciding to sell this, but yeah, we'll see how that does. And then happy to find this brand. This brand always does really well for me. It is Tucker Neck, and this is a size small. And it's kind of, I think they call it a boucle knit, where it's almost like a pilly looking kind of knit. And this is a midi length dress. It has like these little gold buttons here on the wrist. And yeah, definitely out of season, but at the bins, I'm definitely gonna grab that to sell. And then next up, I grabbed this men's piece. This is J. Crew again. This is an extra large tall, which I thought was a good size being a tall. I feel like that's not as common, so I did want to grab it. It is kind of more basic. I'll probably list it at like $25, maybe $20, but it was newer again. It was from spring 21, so a bit newer, and yeah, decent size, extra large, and then also being a tall. So I grabbed that. And then next up is this little mini dress. It is a linen blend, and this is from Abercrombie & Fitch, size extra small. And I actually sold a kind of similar dress to this. It did have a little bit more detail because it had like ruching and like a little knot kind of detail on it that I picked up a couple weeks ago at the bins, and it sold for like 30 something. This one I only listed at 30, I think 30, maybe 35, just because it is a little bit more simple, but nice being a linen blend. And I know it's not exactly butter yellow, but yellow has been a pretty popular color this spring. Okay, next up we have a Madewell piece, and this I thought was really pretty. I am trying to be more picky with Madewell. We'll see. I did list this, I think, for 35, but I might start just like picking up newer Madewell pieces to take to like buy, sell, trade and stuff instead of like trying to list myself. I thought this was really pretty, so I did decide to list it. It has like kind of a peplum hem and these really pretty like flutter sleeves, size small, like I said. Let me see when this one was from. Spring 21. A lot of 21s in here from J. Crew in Madewell. Okay, so there's that. And then there's another Madewell piece I absolutely love. Oh, this, I think it's so pretty. I thought about this again for myself, but again, it's black. I don't know, black just, I don't wear it super often. I just feel like it looks kind of harsh on me. But I love this shirt. It has like these really gorgeous sleeves and a square neckline. And this again is Madewell, size small. I thought this was so beautiful. This was a lot newer, I'm pretty sure. I think it's from 24, fall 2024, yeah. So I thought this was beautiful, but I don't know. I listed this, I think, again at 35, but we'll see how it does. I think it's so beautiful, but I did see some comps for like under 20, so we will see. But I do love this piece. I thought it was a beautiful little top. And then next up, I grabbed this by Anthropologie piece, and it is from the Super Nice Letters collection. I think it's an artist, and it is like this little striped t-shirt, and then it says Bon Voyage on it, and it has some like tigers, I think. So I thought that was cute. Pretty nice condition and good style. I also found this little Anthropologie top. This is Pilcrow, which is Pilcrow on the letterpress, but now they just go by Pilcrow. This is a size medium. This is definitely more of a basic piece, so this will probably be something I list for like 2025. But I did like the like texture on it, and it does have like a little bit longer sleeves, which I thought was kind of an interesting style as well. So I did decide to grab that one. And then next up is this Athleta little tank top. This is a size small, and this is the breezy wrap tank top, I believe. I just listed this. I listed it at 25, but I like the color of this a lot. And it has, on their website, it says it's like a linen-y feel and look, but it actually doesn't have any linen in it. So, but it does kind of have that like look of linen. And then, oh, this again, I was very excited to find. I think this was the same rotation as that other tucker neck dress, but this is Pomander Place, which is, I don't know if it's exclusively just sold on tuckerneck.com, but I know it is sold there. So this is a size small, and this is like a little gauzy, strapless midi dress, and it's really nice, pretty like sage color. I thought this was super cute. I listed this at like 50. Some people had it listed a little bit higher, but I saw comps kind of somewhere between like 35, 50, so I did list it at 50. But I thought that was really pretty. So hopefully that would do well. And then next, oh, this is actually a pair of pants I'm going to send into ThredUp, so I'll wait on those. Next up, I try not to grab a lot of like swim separates, but this being a more substantial instead of just like a bikini bottom, it's a bit little like swim skirt with shorts underneath. So I thought that was a little bit more substantial, and it is new at tags. It's from Tommy Bahama and size large. It is the pearl pull-on skirt with short, retailed for $95, and that's, I'm pretty sure, just for the bottom. So, and also is navy, which I feel like that's kind of easy to match to other stuff. Like you could do colors with that. So I did grab that. And then next I grabbed this top from Generation Love. I've not picked this brand up in a while. Actually, the two pieces I have in my closet, they have not sold. But this is a linen piece, and it, I don't know, I thought it was really pretty. It has a lot of like lace kind of detailing on it and like eyelet detailing. It has this lace up back detail, and then the sleeves have these like bell sleeves with eyelet fabric again. So I thought this was pretty. So we will see. I did see that the RealReal accepts this brand, so I am actually going to send my other two pieces that are in my closet to the RealReal, but we'll see how this one does. I liked it because it was linen. Oh, this is the piece that sold. So this is my first time picking this brand up, and I thought this was a good piece to try because of the season. So this is Nick and Zoe, or Nick and Zoe, and this is a size extra large. So it was a good size, and it was this really pretty like striped, kind of like multi-striped little dress, and it also has these fun little like white pom-pom details on it on the back and on the sleeves, and it does have pockets. So just a lot of things going for this that I thought was a good piece to try out. I did just list it at $35, and then someone offered $29 on eBay, so I definitely went and accepted that. So that will be shipped out. So happy with that quick sale. And then next up, I grabbed this pair of men's pants. These are from the North Face, and they are definitely more like a hiking pant. They are a men's 34 regular, and they just are kind of, I don't know if they're actually ripstop. I don't think they are actual ripstop fabric, but they're definitely more like an outdoorsy kind of fabric. They have lots of pockets, adjustable like waist, little belt detail. So grabbed those, and excited to see how those will do. Then I grabbed this pair of Athleta pants. I have sold these before. This is the plaid skyline pant in a size 8. So they're kind of like a trouser pant, but they're in a super stretchy, nice like athletic fabric. So picked those up. And then next I grabbed this pair of shorts. I like the color of them, and I do like picking this brand up. It is Duluth Trading Company. These are a size medium, so I thought these again were good for the season, and they are in nice condition and everything. And then I picked up, oh, I thought this was women's actually, but when I was going to list it, it actually is men's. But this is J. Crew, size small, 100% cotton, and it's like this little long sleeve raglan kind of baseball t-shirt, and this again was newer from spring 2023. So yeah, it is men's though. Men's, I did think it was women's, but that's fine. I will list it with men's category. Oh, this was one of the last things I found, and I was super excited to find these. It was in a new rotation that I was just trying to look through really quickly before I checked out. This is a pair of leggings, and they're kind of interesting. They have like ribbing on the waistband and then some ribbing fabric as well on the ankles. And this is Aloe Yoga. These are size medium, and Aloe does pretty well for me. It's one of the athletic brands I still like to pick up, so especially at the bins, I was happy to find that. And then next I grabbed this little dress, and it is like a little mini floral dress. It does have like this back kind of cut out detail. This is Able the Label, and this was new with tags, so that was one of the reasons I decided to grab it. I did think about taking this to a buy sell trade, but I did decide to list it for now, and if it doesn't do well, I will definitely take it to a buy sell trade. And then I grabbed this little sweater vest. This is Abercrombie & Fitch, size small, just a really pretty little cable knit sweater vest. And then let's see. And then, oh, these I was super excited to find. This is like one of the first things I found actually. So it's a pull-on pair of black pants, which are definitely pretty unassuming. And they are an older bin as well. But these are actually Frank and Eileen, which I love selling. It always sells really well for me. These retail for almost $300. They're still a style that they have on the website. I think I listed them just for like under $100, and they're a size medium. So very happy with that find. And then let's see. Okay, and then I have a couple, two sweaters that are exactly the same sweater that I found during a new rotation. This one I maybe shouldn't have grabbed. I didn't realize that there were some holes in the sleeve, unfortunately. So they are Lululemon sweaters, and they are 100% merino wool actually. And yeah, they're really nice sweaters, but it does have some holes in the sleeves that I did not realize. When I was going through my cart, I was trying to go through it kind of quickly. So yeah, there's a couple holes in the sleeve. So there's like this kind of creamy tan color, and then there's also black. The black one I don't think has any holes, so definitely will be listing the black one. There is like one hole that was repaired that I will of course mention, but so the black one I'm definitely listing, but we'll see about the other one. And then I found this pair of silk Eileen Fisher pants that are going to go into a ThredUp because I have a bag I'm sending them. And then another pair of Eileen Fisher pants, and these are also going into ThredUp. So that is everything I grabbed for selling myself, or a couple of things I'm sending into ThredUp. I do have a few more things that I'm actually taking into a buy sell trade, hopefully today. I'm actually going to film a separate video though, showing you everything I'm taking into the buy sell trade, and I will let you know like exactly what items that they grabbed from me, and then also how much I get at the end of it. So everything that I'm taking is actually bins finds. So I am excited to see like how much I can make from bins items. So I do have a couple more pieces that were in this haul, but I'm actually not going to be showing you them in this haul. If you do want to check out some items I'm taking to a buy sell trade, make sure to check out my next video. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing some Thrifted me footage as well. And please subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. It really helps me out. Of course, like the video if you enjoyed. I will see you in my next video. Bye.